I guess dreaming the SLAGMAW would have been probably Alright, I'm gonna try a warrior. Convert to a religion with reincarnation. That'd be a good deal. I'm taking this SLAGMAW, dude. It's not very good, but it's only 6 turns now. And I took SLAGMAW when it was 8. I just need to excavate, that's all. I think this card's actually okay. I mean, you have to hit some mechs, but I think we will. I think we will. Take a Viper over this. Dirty Diaper. There's a mech, right? That's a pretty sick combo, too. Pull the mech, discover a mech, get a mech. Minotaurin's okay. Not a big fan of the other 2 cards. Lasty from the Pasty. Doesn't look like the time to take into the fray, and I don't really ever want Primordial Drake. Unless I've already got like 3 Juggernauts, in which case, sure, but it's kind of fun. Weapon's okay. These are all like okay cards. We need Excavates. We need Trial by Fire. We need Ramming Speed? I'm not convinced Ramming Speed's that good. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes the Deputy's just nice to have. Find that like extra value somewhere. I'm gonna take it. Second weapon? Sure. Man, I want another Blast from the Past. These are good too, though, huh? I could just be like a Bomb Warrior. I like Quartermaster a lot, though. It's funny, I like both of these cards a lot, and I don't think either one of them are that good. But Steam Guardian, if you're not getting a discount, I also don't think it's really all that good. Alright, what if I get 5 bombs in their deck? Not a big fan of Plague Wrath. I think Sword Eater's very good, though. I think this card's very nice as well. Don't have any ways to, like, get free armor. I guess I do. I have one way. That's actually a pretty good way to do it, right? You don't have to invest any mana. But I'm going to take another Gorilla Bot. Discovering some mechs. That's cool, right? Bellowing Flames is great. I do like Battle Pickaxe, but it doesn't work with Sword Eater in terms of counting that as a taunt. And I don't have really any other taunts. I think Bellowing Flames is just absurd, though. I chatted up an Australian wrestler babe for a while. Nice. I did too, sort of. Just on that note, it's Taz's birthday today, okay? I don't know if she's here yet. She might be lurking. I haven't seen her yet. Just if you guys see her, make sure you pretend like I didn't tell you. I think this is the best card here, but I have too many weapons. I have 3 weapons already, and that's 8 charges. I'm going to take Stolen Goods. I guess Stolen Goods is fine. I like it better when I have more than 1 taunt. I guess I have 2 taunts. So there you have it. When you can get, like, you know, the Tortoise or the 8 mana 3/6, and we may get those things. You never know. Happy birthday, Tazzy. Hope your underwear isn't riding up your butt. Well, if it is, maybe we know what I'm getting for my birthday. All right, first pick, I think you're probably supposed to take Hellhound. 16th pick, I think Hellhound's probably the right pick as well. But I have a lot of 4s, and I want a Quartermaster, so there you have it. A lot of ramming speed anyway. Yeah, sure. I think frothing and ramming. Sometimes Berserker's going to be great. Sometimes not so much. Same with ramming speed. They have a way to kill some wolves at least, right? Well, I guess I take a Pillager. I will have weapons, probably. Another Quartermaster. Another Timeline Accelerator's not the worst, but our deck certainly needs to do something it's not doing right now. Let's take the Blast Charge. Oh, there's another Excavate. Okay. Let's take the Goon here. Just too many hammers. Be a good Odin deck. Another Bellowing Flames. Yeah, that card's great. Oh man, I know a guy is so good. But I'm 1 Excavate away from getting a legendary treasure, potentially. Add a random 1-cost minion. 1-cost minion. How does that give me a treasure? I guess it doesn't. Swashbuckler or something. Okay, there's the Tomb Warden we wanted. This is very good. I like Gadgeteer too, but this is better. Okay, I'm gonna take a... I guess I'll take a Loot Hoarder. Loot Hoarder's not like the worst thing. 1 Excavate, and then I somehow like this deck. Okay, I promise you. These are both fine. Let's take a Sky Raider, and finally, not our final Excavate. 3 Excavates can be good. 3 Excavates and a, playing the Elusive Retire Warrior. I think this deck can get 3-4 wins, probably. Maybe. Taunt and Armor. Any way to brew the 6/5? No way to brew it. I mean, that's not true. There's always a way, I've found, to do pretty much everything. I don't know what I'm trying to keep here. Maybe I should keep that mech jar. I wanted 2 drops, but that's not what I meant. Mjolnir, thank you for your follow, Mjolnir. Gorilla will give you the drill, Captain, every time. The drill, yeah, it could. You're right. We could discover Burrow Buster. There's not that many mechs. We can get a Spell Lackey from Evil Quartermaster, and that could give us either Excavate card. We could get a second copy of one of these from Deputy in the games in which we don't have both of these in our opening hand. Keep in mind. I'm sure there's other ways. I mean, you can always use an Excavate card to discover a 2-cost Excavate card, potentially, or a 5-cost Excavate, potentially. While none of those are super common or likely, it's possible.
This place is scary.
I guess because I'm behind and I'm not pushing any damage, I'm more inclined to play the 4-mana 7/7 if it comes up.
You will not come.
Not getting access to my coin is so lame. This idiot drooling noob dragon. I like this card. I like the concept of this card, but I hate cards that punish you more for going second. Like, I'm already down on mana and I can't use the coin. Like, I get it, but let me use my coin. Okay, all right. Then don't go second. Next game, I'm planning on going first. And let's take me out of the equation. I hate cards that punish the player going second more, because it's already a big disadvantage, you know what I mean? It's like, if I'm going first, I don't want my opponent to not get access to the coin. I mean, at this point, who even cares about the coin? I mean, I'm still whining about it, but I mean, just, you know, I'll play the Minotaur next turn. I think they never should have classified the coin as a spell. I agree. It did enable, every time that the suggestion or the debate comes up, you know, people have varying opinions. It enabled Miracle Rogue to a large extent, or like, you know, stuff in Rogue in the early days of Hearthstone. But yeah, I think overall it's been more problematic to have the coin be a spell, especially because like they nerfed that Gadget Sand guy at some point because the coin was so good. Cheap spells were so good for him. Is this really what I was supposed to do? Couldn't play this. This is dog poo. I've got my coin now. But you know what? Time to coin the guy. Coin should have been 1 gold and used up 1 gold from your currency. All of Spellburst, Quest Mage. Yeah, Quest Mage. Quest Mage was a problem for I don't know if it still is, but it was pretty much a problem the entire duration that it existed in modes that people played. People are still playing it in Wild. I wouldn't be at all surprised. There are certain mechanisms that Magic the Gathering taught us were very terrible designs and very horrible gameplay experiences, and that was 25 or 30 years ago, and then they never did anything like that again. And that includes taking extra turns without an incredible investment of time and energy, and drawing a bunch of cards and getting a bunch of mana for a very, very low amount of mana, or 0 mana. So, you don't reprint the Moxes or cards that are like that, or if you do, you put a tremendous downside on them. You don't reprint Black Lotus, you don't reprint Ancestral Recall, and you don't reprint, whatever was the other thing? Time Walk. And Hearthstone was just like, you know what? We're just gonna do all of those things. We're gonna do them repeatedly, in fact. And we're gonna ban and nerf those cards repeatedly, like Innervate, or the Shaman Overload Innervate, or Quest Mage. And now, well, now you can just draw as many cards as you want for 1 mana, it's fine. now, who cares? Yeah, you can do that now. But back then, you couldn't do that. I don't know how to kill this. I mean, I can kill it, I just don't know what's the best way to kill it. I can give this up to save basically 6 health, but I don't really care about 6 health. Do I care about it 2/2? Yeah, I guess I do. I just like this card so much more when I can keep it alive. Maybe get 10 armor, but I guess this is fine. How many 8-drop taunts are there? Because I feel like my opponent got so lucky when I had a lethal shot. There's this one. There's an 8 mana 8/8 taunt. There's Tyrion, so that's 3. There's the Primordial Dragon. There's 4. Warlock has a 5/7 that spits out a 5/5, so that's 5. At least 5. Remember when drafting an SI7 was good? I do. I do remember that. How do I deal AoE damage? Oh, you know what? I know how. The power of Discover. I'm gonna take this even though I don't want it right now. Really don't want it.
This will break your fall.
A little late. Wait, I'm gonna burn a card. Who cares? Maybe I should trade one in case he has double Bloodlust. SI's still not too bad. SI's pretty bad. SI's pretty bad. You're 37. The timing is fine. John, how are you? I feel like Questing Beast does something new every time I see it. Can anybody say exactly what Questing Beast does? It's one of life's greatest mysteries. It's a 4 mana 4/4 haste? Is that right? It deals damage to Planeswalker. If it hits a minion or face, you can hit Planeswalkers or something. I actually don't know what that card does. I kind of know. Questing Beast. Okay, I typed Questing Beast and everything that came up was just like images of it, but not the actual text of the card. It's only $5? Wasn't this card like $50 when it came out? Oh, it has Vigilance and Death Touch and Haste. Okay. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. What happened to my board? Didn't I have a board? 1, 2, 3. Okay. What if we just do this? Then we do something like this. Sure. Just trying to cover some stuff here. Combat damage that will be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to a planeswalker that player controls. Okay, so it deals double damage if there's a planeswalker. Flanking Bushido 3. Draw a card. Bushido. Alright, I'm gonna get another Excavate. Never lucky. I'm going to kill this. Push this. Attack this. And taunt this. 2 times Tentacle Tender is OP? Eh, it's okay. It's a good card. It's not always great. Sometimes the tentacles don't do things that you want. Death Touch, Vigilance, Trample, Mountain Spalk. Bans with Questing Beast. Whenever your opponent plays a card that originally appeared in the dark, deal 20 damage to them. Funny. Banding with creatures that have Island Walk or Forest Walk. You guys are really on one today, you know that? I, for one, respect it.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
Roll some dice, not for any effect, and just because it sounds nice. Wait, that kills my guy? Annihilator. Dude, you're doing well. It's a hard counter to my Maze of It deck. I hate Maze of It, because it doesn't give you mana. I hate any of the lands that don't give you mana. Just when you think the shaman is done, he awakens a mountain. Just when you think he's done? Just kidding, he's at full health. He's at full health. Wait, no excavator? No stinking excavator? I have no mechs left in my deck.
Twist this, tighten that, and bolt over there.
I don't know, dude. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. FaceTime? I've been trying to go face. You keep blowing up my board and fully healing. Maybe not this time, though. Maybe not this time. I'm at 50. What are you? Hey, Viola. Just healed from 6 to 24 from Flint. Into 2 druid heals and a 1 shaman heal, and the opponent left, and it feels good. Yeah, that does feel good. When you're the one doing it. Rose at 50 life saying he doesn't know what to do. Just do nothing for a few turns. That was my next plan. No longer give him a board to fully clear. And fully heal into. Zero strike. Has first strike against creatures that have first strike or double strike. I finished Deadwood. I haven't seen the movie. Can we talk about Deadwood for a moment? I know it got canceled after 3 seasons. The run's been pretty good. We just had an 8-win mage. I still think season 3 was pretty good. I like it. I think it was good. And I listened to a podcast of these guys that talked about Deadwood, and I agreed with a lot of what they said and some of their opinions, and maybe some of their opinions became my own. The theater troupe sucked. Why was the theater troupe even in the thing? The guy that was the head of the theater troupe, I think his name was Brian Cox. Is that his name? Maybe not. Brandon Cox? I don't know what his name is. The actor that played that. He was great. He was great. Not sure what's better here. This is more power, I guess. But like there was like no point to any of that. What happened in season 3? That's like mostly George Hurst trying to buy up Almost Gold claim, and it definitely feels like, you know, it needed resolution for sure. But at the same time, it kind of feels like I could kind of buy into the notion, not that it was planned, but you can attribute the... He must have 4 of these in his hand to use that in such a way. You know, like capitalism, like 1, right? Like big capitalism, big business 1. All the little guys got screwed. The evil guy won. The guy with the money won. You know? You're the boss of Jesty, the most powerful mod. No one's going to ban you for talking Deadwood. That's true. You're the fearless leader of this chat room. We can talk about whatever you want. That's good to know. I was a little worried for a moment there. The troop was pretty pointless. Go red. Hey, Taz. Hey, Tazni, everybody. Tazny's here. Did you hear? Tazny's here. Using up some data while stuck up north at father-in-law's. Wanted to tell you to keep on trucking and stay sexy. Thanks, Abumi. Meaty, what's up, Meaty? Controversial topic time. What season did those 2 guys have a massive fistfight? That was season 3. Happy birthday, Taz. Wait, how do you know that it's Tazny's birthday? How could you, chatter, possibly know that? I'm ready for Meaty's controversial topic, unless he's talking about just Deadwood in general. It's my birthday too. It's everybody's birthday today. It's someone else's birthday. The home demon's birthday as well. Joe, we're talking about Deadwood. The fistfights in season 3. That was gross. That was grotesque. Watch this. Oh. Hey, Meaty, can you get rank 1 with Trial by Fire and just have like an 87% win rate so we can put it back to 7 cost? Please. I'm begging you. I've never seen Taz and Inven in the same room at the same time. I have not seen that. No spoilers, I'm watching season 1.
You will not come closer.
Season 1's good. I liked it a lot. I don't remember what happened specifically in like any season except for some of 3 because I just watched it now recently. One of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's A pretty good trial. Could also just not trial. If I don't trial, what am I doing? I'll just trial. We like hit here. And then we hit here. And then we hit here. And then it's out of range of like Abyssal and stuff like that. A little bird told us. Red can sing me and Inaven a happy birthday. Remember in Breaking Bad when she was like, happy birthday, Mr. Beneke. And it was really weird and awkward and and I didn't like it. Gotta blow it up later. We'll blow it up before he makes me throw it up. Maybe this is better, actually. Maybe. Sing them happy birthday as if they're Montgomery Burns. Happy birthday, Mrs. Tasney. I'm not requesting you to sing it like Marilyn Monroe. Is there any other way to sing it, though? Probably. Just like a regular human, perhaps. Tapping. At this day and age.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
6, 9, 12. Wait, what the frick? You ruined my whole plan here. Partially. 25. I kind of want to guarantee it. Then I'd have to rock. I guess I could hit there. Oh god, wait, I don't have that much mana. 6, 11, 1. Alright, let's do it like that. Is that right? No life gain. Down to 10 with a weapon and a rock in my hand. You better sing it like Marilyn Monroe. I thought I just did. Skin of fatigue. But yeah, I liked Deadwood. I thought it was good. I can't believe we have the Meat Man here. We had Meaty here. We got raided by Asmo. We had Jeep here yesterday. Someone else was here. Oh, XD. XD was here too. What a life. So many of my favorite streamers.
And bolt over there.
And that one guy I hate.
It's your time now.
One of them that I despise. My mustache has a bad odor. Ten more wins. We gotta get 11 more. You think I only want to get to 11? No way, no how. Thanks, Red. Thanks, Poet. I think my underwear is feeling fine. Poet really shouldn't be talking about your underwear. You should probably be in a Australian prison somewhere. But you know my thoughts on that. I don't have lethal ever, right? Put him to 1? Could cycle that? Could I have found 1 damage? Quartermaster? I don't know if I have that much mana though. Hello, what's up, Jared? Wait, are you my old childhood chum Jared by any chance? Jared Gampel? Campbell? Jared I forget his name. How are your underwear, Red? We're more interested in yours than Poet's. Too tight. I feel like I got some American Eagle ones from that gift card they gave us, and they all showed up. So I put on some new mushroom American Eagle underwear, and I need to lose like 6 pounds, and I probably need to stretch them out a little bit. Luckily, my gut and my hog are doing that as we speak, but it'll take a little while. Probably need to wash them maybe once too. But I kind of like a tighter fit down there anyway, especially as I get a little older. Donnie knows a little bit about that. Am I right? Am I right, Donathan? You know, we need a little more support. Holiday B-days are great because I can skimp on the presents. It's great to date somebody who was born, like maybe, for example, 2 days after Christmas, because then you only have to get them 1 gift or 0. You can get away with getting them 0 gifts. Because you say you don't believe in giving. 0 red. No, I'm just kidding. Taz and I are gonna get an Xbox. That'll be her birthday present for this year. That sucked more when I was a kid, and now I don't really care. Yeah, I oftentimes mention, especially holidays, you know, Christmas, the biggest gift giving holiday, right? For like the last like 10, 15 years, like I really have never really wanted anything, especially when I worked at Target. I just wanted the day off of work, and I just wanted to like go to my family's, my mom or my sister's. I used to go to my sister's house a lot. I just wanted to go to my sister's house and watch a movie with my family and eat and have a whiskey and cola and not worry about work and just relax. And that was just like the best day of the year. So as a kid, it was the best day of the year because you got a Nintendo 64. And then as an adult, it was the best day of the year because it was the one day and I knew I didn't have to go to work. Target was open on Thanksgiving and I always had to work like every holiday, all the time. You weren't joking about that? Me? The Xbox? Oh yeah. Well, let's get, well, when you know, you want to play it together. So when we can do that, we'll get an Xbox. But I won't buy it now because I'm not going to play the Xbox by myself probably. I reckon I'm not going to do that. Boy, it's, what does this say? It costs 2 less. Oh man, if I got
Treasure? Loot?
the Gorilla Bot guaranteed, I would be I'd be a lot happier. But you have to pick. I don't know a single Xbox game, so you have to pick with, you know, 1 or 2 you think look cool. I don't know. I assume they made like a Mass Effect like remaster, but maybe they didn't. Or a Knights of the old Porcelain Throne. I think you said was one you really liked. The Knights of the Porcelain Throne.
It's your time now. Mind if I roll to play?
Let's see. There's a Knights of the Old Republic remake coming out on the PS5. I think. But I'm not sure if it's worth the investment because they will probably reimagine the game and totally butcher it. Is it this? Who's making it? Like, is it the same people or? Well, if you want, we could get a PS5 instead. You can pick one or the other. Follow Knights of the Old Republic lovers. Remember, do you have a date? I don't know what that means. But I'm dating Tasnie. It's her birthday today. So we're gonna buy her a PlayStation. But we need Twitch chat to donate $500 first, just a heads up. Halo 2 for sure. Didn't that game come out in 2004? You guys should co-op BG3. That game is good. Commander Zavala. Thank you, Zavala, for your follow. Everybody follow. And only one person needs to donate $500. I will pick that person at random. It will be Deformed Poet. Deformed Poet has been chosen randomly. Saber Interactive is doing the remake. I've never heard of her. Didn't she sell copy machines in Scranton, Pennsylvania? We got 3 wins, I think. That's pretty good. We got 1,268 viewers. That's also good. And we got Commander Zavala following. That is pretty good too. Saber copiers. Best game of all time is Borderlands 1 or Vanilla WoW. What about something else? My body made like a weird sound when I did that. Hold on, let me try that again. No, it didn't work again. Tetris is pretty goat. What about Sim Ant? You know, I played Sim Ant when I was a kid, now that I think about it. I think it was on a school computer. I don't think I owned it. Or maybe I did. I think at one point I bought like a Sim pack that had like 8 Sim games that all sucked. I think maybe Sim Ant was in there. Sim Ant. I want to see gameplay. Wait, I've already looked up Sim Ant gameplay on YouTube. What am I doing with my life? Alright, well, let's click it again. What did that say? Oh, I thought I visited it in 2007. This was posted in 2007. Alright, I'm gonna watch it. Sim Ant was great, you think so? This is the music. Not one of the most inspiring tunes I've ever heard.
This will break your
Well, let me see like the gameplay. Wow, this looks like shit. That's a spider. Yeah, there's a caterpillar. Silkworm, maybe. Sim ant. Your health is low. Find some food. Oh god. They're like vomiting on each other. Sorry, I'm gonna read this. Is it my turn? What am I doing here? Hit. Play the 4. Play the 3 and the 1. Just play the 4. Which one do I want to kill? Volpira, maybe? This is text from the game. You writhe in burning agony as the spider's deadly venom flows through your body. What the hell? That's dark. Some dark shit. I was jamming to that. My bad. I don't want to play this, but I kind of don't want it to get bombed. Okay, alright. That actually really screws up my turn. I have nobody to blame but myself. I burn a card if I play that. Dude, this is sickening. Absolutely detestable. It was fun, it was slow and giga easy at the end. Final Fantasy VII Remake was pretty shit though. Sometimes games need to stay simple or they lose their charm. Wait, it's not good? Should I not play it? I want to start hammering stuff, but I also want to play the bombs. These bombs are okay here. There's 2 bombs in his deck. I mean, he's basically dead. It's impressive music, given that an ant wrote it. What kind of music do you think an ant would write? You think it would sound like that? You might be right. Maybe it sound like that. It could be. Nifty. I don't hate it. Let's get our... Yes. All of his armor. Remember, we drafted 3 excavates. So once we discover one, we can get 4. Wasn't that fun? And the writing was awful? And the way it made you play was bad. Well, that doesn't sound like a good video game. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that sounds like shit. Sounds like a shit experience. I guess I get a 3/6. And I take off some armor, which kind of matters. I still like throwing away the charges, but I've got 4 charges. And I have a Tomb Pillager, sorry, a Horde Pillager. And another one of those.
Back to work.
Sweet. Guess we got a nice stat line. He's excavated how many times? 0? Hasn't he excavated 0 times? How do I keep losing these fucking brawls? Really not fair. You want to be the one that wins the brawls, not the one that repeatedly loses them. I swear the card is bugged. I already lost a 1 in 8 brawl earlier, to an actual brawl earlier. Now I lose that one. Don't feel right. Well, I remember one of my main hates, pressing A button repeatedly to achieve something. Well, that's because you just don't know about, like, you know, true life achievements. What am I doing? I'm not really sure. Wait, can I have that back? Shit. Swashbuckler or Hedge Clan Burglar, or I'm retiring from Hearthstone for 2 days. See you guys later. It's been nice. Been nice seeing you guys. I gotta pull something off my body here. Don't mind me. I took 1 extra damage here. It might have lived. It really might have. How many bombs are in my deck? 2.
Burn
butterfly!
Taroga!
I highly recommend the remake for you, Redbeard. Ignore the jaded, deformed poet. I think I would enjoy it. What system is it on? Every time I've seen it played in the last couple of days, whoever plays it wins. Well, if you've excavated twice, you will win when you play it. But he had not excavated twice. You can get it on Steam. I really like playing on the computer, or on the TV. Is that okay to say? Well, then you need a PS4 or a PS5 or an Xbox, so I'm gonna buy one. It's Tasney's birthday. I'm gonna get her one. And I'll play it too. She told me I have to. I've lost 5 or more Hearthstone NA games in a row. I'm jaded. Yeah? Is that right? Ramming speed. Where's Donnie when you need him? Ramming speed. Let's give him a little Gadoink. Gadoinkus Prime. There he is. Here's the little devil himself. Jonathan, the Vermin Vermilion III. Wanted Swashbuckler earlier. And boom goes the dynamite. Blizzard's really late with my drawing Time Lost Proto Drake and Mulligan trophy. You should get one for that. You don't have to, Red. I want to. I want to play Final Fantasy VII. Can I just play the original Final Fantasy VII on the Xbox or the PlayStation? Red has to do everything for Taz since her birthday. And without her, he would be nothing but a goon in his undies playing a children's video game while strangers stroke their hair to his pale visage. You can buy that for your Switch. Wait, I can buy the original Final Fantasy VII for my Switch? Do I have to like buy that subscription service, or did they like actually like just remake it or like reprint it or whatever? Re-release it? It has to be like the service, right? Visage? The other half of the new Final Fantasy VII coming out in February. I haven't played either, but I think I might get both. No, I forget what I asked already. Can you re-clarify? Well, I play Final Fantasy VII, you can play 9. I didn't like 9 as much, but I was a kid. I actually barely played 9. I didn't like 8 as much, but I barely played it. My brother prefers 9 to 7. I think 9 was his favorite. He liked 8 and 9 and 7 a lot. But I think he might have liked 9 the most. He's actually really great. Yeah, he likes that one. I request a photo of Doug for my gift. Wow. That's a good gift. Digital. It's on sale right now for $6.50.
I have ascended in
Oh,
her
yeah.
name.
I'm buying that. Are you kidding me? $6.50? Wait, you can get Final Fantasy X2? You can get Final Fantasy X for $20? What? Shouldn't that game be like $100? You can get Final Fantasy 9 for $9 on the Nintendo Switch? You can do all this?
What now?
What the hell? What in tarnation? Feels like some kind of sick joke. You might like Final Fantasy 14. It's an MMO. I haven't played it myself, but it's one of the most loved games out there. X2 was awful. I never played X2, and I only played bits and pieces of X. I didn't have a PlayStation 2 for a long time. I've seen Final Fantasy 14. It looked like Guild Wars and RuneScape and EverQuest and the Dungeons of Sundaria. To me, they all look kind of the same. To me, the uninitiated. I remember Midna used to play that. Remember Midna? She was a nice lady. She is a nice lady. Unavoid X2, holy shit. Yeah, I remember people hating it, and I never played it. But Final Fantasy 10X, Final Fantasy X my buddy Jeff Dunn, my best buddy growing up from like grade 6 to like grade 12, and you know, yeah, after high school a bit too, but he went to Hawaii for college, and then he flunked out and they sent him back here. Whoops. Oh, I needed stuff. Actually not that bad if he's getting the 3 attack. It's not as bad. But he had a PlayStation 2 and he had Final Fantasy X, and we were playing it together. I went over and we played for like a couple hours, like, wow, this game's great. And then I used to spend like all the time at his house, and he would spend all the time at my house. We were at each other's house all the time. 14? 11. 11. Fuck me, dude. This is not enough. And I came back the next day and he was like 20 hours into the game. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, what happened? He's like, I've been playing for 20 hours straight. And he would tell me what would happen. I had no idea. And I'm like, huh? Okay. Giant monster, blitzball, some, you know, new sword. Okay. And then we played for like a couple hours. And I swear I went back like the next day and he was like 40 hours into the game. His eyes were bleeding. It's like, been playing Final Fantasy. And he didn't play a lot of Final Fantasy games. It might have been the first one he ever played, at least that I remembered as a kid. And I was like, be careful ramming this minion. Oh, good call. So you'd have to ram this one. All right, what we're gonna forge. I guess what I'm gonna do is sludge. We'll try to ram it next turn. That was you with 10? Yeah, this is 10. X is 10, right? I'm assuming. So like I played through like 9 hours of it, and then I think when I went over, like he like took like a 2-hour nap. I was like, all right, let me play for a while. You know, we were always good about taking turns. He's like, okay, what happens? Like, I don't know. I've been playing Blitzball for a while now. Buddy and I took shifts and we beat it in 2 days. Yeah, I think I don't know if he like did more. Like if he did even more than you would normally do. I remember him playing that game for like 60, 70, 80 hours. He did at some point like take a break and then like keep playing, you know. But like the first like 2 or 3 days, it was like 40 hours he played. I would farm so much in Blitzball, and then you could start shooting across the map. I remember nothing. I just remember I barely got to play. This should be a mech. Oh, he gets to shoot it. Yeah, that's kind of fine though, right? Kinda. Maybe not. You can shoot stuff. This is annoying, this saddle up card. Couldn't you just play like a 3-mana 3/4 or something? Let me clear the whole damn board. The whole damned board. Maybe he'll trade into it. Hello, Mr. Warrior. What's up, Keck W? If I played again, I don't think I would blitz, but I think it's a way to get an ultimate weapon for the big-haired asshole. Big hairy asshole? Sorry, poet. We're talking about Final Fantasy, not your last Reddit Pornhub search. Got him. Burn. Big hairy asshole. Would I prefer to have hit that? I'm not sure.
Feast of Wintervale.
What's happening here? Oh, now he's trading. Okay. What the hell is that card? Oh, a little thing. I played 40 minutes of Final Fantasy on Nintendo, and it seems like the franchise has taken off. Yeah, it's gotten really popular over the years. Okay, that's pretty shit. But I need to live. I need to survive. You know what? I'll allow that.
This place is scary.
Big nasty, a rush mech. I could get a rush cleave mech. That's cool. That ogre has not attacked once. Yeah, that buff is not as good for him. It should get. You should gain attack equal to its attack. That wouldn't be too unfair, I don't think. Wouldn't feel so bad to get a buff on it and then like. But I guess it's kind of in the spirit of the ogre, right? It's like it's kind of a good effect, but it kind of screws you. Wait, he actually got this idiotic bird out? This bird-brained idiot? Five, 7. Do I want a hero power? I want to kill the poisons?
Unity. Precision.
I guess I'd rather leave up the poison? No, that's a 4-5. I'd rather kill the poisons then. I guess a deadly shot. It's better. Doesn't get the guaranteed kill. Red-bearded streamer in a room while a woman paints a functioning facsimile. Is that the word? Of the Trevi fountain on her body. Hot cosplay. I don't know what fountain that is. I just know I want to take a drink from it. I hate that he got you, Sarah. I really do. What was that ogre card that had a 100% chance to fall asleep on Redbeard's turns? That one's in the meta right now. 4 mana, 6/5. I don't know what his name is, but... What happened? Wasn't my guy supposed to live? Oh, yeah, he just whacked it. Okay, okay. Spell? That's trash. Spell? Okay, that's trash. I hate you, Sarah, man. Power crept by Greaser. Yeah, it is like Greaser, huh? That's funny. Okay. The Awakens out, that's nice. Wasn't sure that would be enough to get it.
Stone fur, so soft.
SLAGMAW. Can't come down. Put it in my hand. Put one of them in my hand, please. You know what? Fuck it. We'll take 7. Dragon Age 1 was an amazing story with characters. Dragon Age 2 was trash. And I pretend it doesn't exist. And Dragon Age 3 had some super fun combat and writing, and overall it was very good. I never played any of those. Dragon Age? Dragon Age 3. Oh, that's very different than what I thought it was going to look like. I was thinking of Dragon Quest. I was thinking of Dragon Diarrhea. Very different. It's a famous fountain in Rome. Oh. A famous Roman fountain, you say? Well, now I almost understand. Oh, wait, that was great. SLAGMAW. Yeah, SLAGMAW. Slagalicious. And he could brew it back for me. Could he dream it for me if he would be so kind? You know what would be a good draw for me? Another excavate card. Dream. Darn it. Dragon Age is basically Mass Effect, but the medieval version instead of the sci-fi version. I like sci-fi more. What, the dingus? What the? This is awful. Huh? Great draw. Rat his dream. Dream? Rat. I'm trying to fart without making a lot of noise right now. Forgive me, please. Boing, boing. That's still okay for me. No, it's not. I mean, you can't really get too many great tools. I guess you can get the buzzard. It's probably the only one that really is quite good. This is just still pretty good for him, though. Lets him clear up some of the board. Wait, he doesn't have a dream in his hand. He already used dream, didn't he? Oh, wait, he does have dream. Does he have dream? Oh, you're right. Ooh, I like that. Where would this rank at this current moment in terms of 2-drops? 5, probably. Forge, play it. It costs 0. Is this guy ready? Wow, I kind of respect that. I really wanted to trade that off. I guess dreaming the SLAGMAW would have been probably
Can't stand the heat. Get out on the forge.
I used to love M plus in WoW. His last card is Dream. Yeah, his last card was Dream. His last one was Dream there. Alright. What is M plus? I don't know what that is. Draw a mech. Play some other shitter. Play some other cards.
Loot? What more can I ask for?
Well fought. I concede.
Maybe he meant guy. Maybe Balinar meant guy. Maybe he meant something else. Mythic plus heroic dungeons on steroids that scale higher in difficulty in World of Warcraft. You can't say spicy gamer language. Yeah, no spicy gamer language. Giving a 2-drop, 1 turn before SLAGMAW hits the board. I don't think he was winning either way. But yeah, probably not what you want. Ugly Magician 89. Ugly Magician 89. That person's turning 35 years old this year. RIP in chat for their youth and relevance to society. Just kidding. You're doing great.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I mean, even if they meant guy, I'd delete the message for the terrible insult. Yeah, I think that's fair. Give that man just a little timeout. I mean, you know, maybe he made a mistake. You know, maybe he can learn. There's a snake in your booty. So we're fortune now, are we? Put your fins where I can see them.
Nobody run from me.
Sword Eater? You know what? Almost as good, maybe just as good. Don't give Richard any ideas. Who's Richard? I got a delete message function for people who don't need timeouts, but just one message is gone. How many messages do you reckon you've deleted here? Do you think you've done a lot of mod work in that regard? I wonder. With this in hand, I'm just gonna jam a little bit of jambalaya over here. Man, if I have a mech on board, whoo, doggy, I'm gonna get 2. Just a number, man, not my age. Well, I didn't think you were 89. I thought it might be the year you were born. All right, I'll give you a pass. How are you? How'd you find the stream? What you got going on in your life? It could be...
Amazing.
Oh. It could be,
No quarter.
Flame Ward. Okay. It wasn't. And take that one. Take that one too. Yeah, I'll swing too. Why not? I got another weapon here. I got some bombs bouncing around here. I normally delete Poet's messages when he disses Sebastian. Oh yeah, like 5 to 10. It's all been Poet. Of all the messages that have been timed out, and of all the people that have been timed out, and so on and so forth, I think Poet's responsible for like 86% of that. It's just a chronic misbehavior. I don't want to magnetize it. If I could attack right away, sure. But if he has like a singular freeze, I want him to have to freeze this one and not kill these ones. Hope it's the same for you. No, I'm 35. That's how I knew that society would discard you once you reach that age. But if you're not there yet, or if you're older than that, that's okay. I was just kidding around anyway.
Loot? What more can I ask for?
That game was easier than the last couple. Poet is also the chronic good behavior too. He just talks a lot. Yeah, I know, he doesn't. He's a good guy, that Poet. He's an instigator. Mod note for Poet, 99 plus timeouts. Protein House would be his DJ name. He's got over 100 timeouts. My god, that's more than I got during my terrible twos. And I was a menace. I was chewing on the furniture. Some people go back to school at 35. It's pretty young. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 35's not that old. And, you know, even if it is, like, I mean, who cares? You ain't got a choice, so. I mean, I guess you do. Choice ain't good. It's not the 2 I want. I'm gonna try to get a better 2, a 1, a 3. I think it would all be better than that. I'd rather honestly just have a Bellowing Flames forged on 2. Reg, you have the vibes of a toddler who chewed through some electrical cords. If I got electrocuted, would that kill me? Okay, a couple questions. If I got electrocuted, would it kill me? And 2, if I got struck by lightning, a different form of electrocution, would it kill me? And how much electricity would it take to kill me? And like, how much could I get electrocuted by and like just not really be that hurt? A lot of factors. It all depends. Depends on the voltage. You're a fire type. You have the electric resistance. Not necessarily, and more likely, but not definitely. Posing electricity, generally not. It's the amps, I think, that kill you. One tram operator is immune to electricity. If you have a metal butt plug, it would definitely kill you. Sometimes you see videos where people get struck by lightning and they don't die. How is that? Why, how is that possible?
This will break your neck.
You think they're BSing? Think it's photoshopped? I don't think Red had a metal butt plug as a toddler. I hope not. Although most of my memories between the age of 0 and 7 have been repressed, so I suppose anything's possible. Your massive hog grounds you, so you're immune to lightning damage. It is always dragging on the ground like some sort of gigantic serpentine beast. Funny that you should mention that.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Yes. Phantom Warrior, thank you for the 2 months. 1 in a row. That is not a row, but thank you. Wasn't there somebody got struck by lightning 7 times in their life or something? Sounds like Redbeard. At least my Hearthstone arena luck probably had better odds of being struck by lightning 7 times than what had happened to me in Hearthstone sometimes. Could have been one of those old school thermometers. Yeah, let's call it that. It's got no corpses. It's got no... nothing. Trading this. Come on, dude. Incredibly disrespectful. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know what I want to happen. I know what I want to happen. I don't think it's likely, but at the same time, we've got what? A 1 in 8? Is that right? Something like that? 1 in 8. Oh, that's actually not bad either. 1 more damage would have been really cool, though. Would have saved me some valuable HP points.
Very persuasive.
Very persuasive. I mean, he might need to give me 10 armor to kill it, maybe. 1 in 8 chance to do another 1 damage to face. That's true. Wasn't it 1 in 8 for like any of the outcomes? Did I do that right? U.S. Park Ranger sounds like a hippie that is employed. Well, employment's important.
You now take mandible.
Park Rangers are probably important too. Without them, we might lose our parks.
The fallen will serve.
You little shit. I don't know if this is worth it. Here we are, bellowing the flames. I kill everything. Alright, let's take a look. Oh my god, I pull SLAGMAW. Or I can draw a Tomb Warden. Isn't pulling SLAGMAW pretty good? Oh, I can draw a Viper. That'd be bad. Pulling Viper is worse. Drawing the Tomb with no buffs. It's just a play for next turn. And if I get Slag, I have 2 Excavates in hand. That's pretty nice. I recently found out that a Guild Wars 2 streamer who hosts fashion contests, but he never streams while I'm awake. I recently found a Guild Wars 2 streamer who hosts fashion contests, but he never streams while I'm awake. You gotta get to America. And then in America, you can watch... That is not an undead. Then you can watch, you can watch it. That could be your job. You could become a Guild Wars streamer, maybe. Participate. You could, yeah. Oh, what? I think you underestimate my fashion game. Dude, I wish that didn't happen. Boy howdy, I think that's shit. Sure enough, I do. What is all this crap? How many times he's excavated? Twice only? Okay, okay. And what's his biggest thing he's played? A Possessifier. Alright. Asmon seems like a fun streamer. If he played Guild Wars, you'd watch him. Asmon. Asmon Gold? We can pull the Gorilla Bot. Yeah, we can pull the Gorilla Bot. I prefer to pull SLAGMAW. Oh, this is an elemental. We were guaranteed to pull SLAGMAW. It's interesting. I forgot this guy. I thought he was just a beast. Asmon Gold is literally a gold standard. Yeah, he plays Hearthstone standard? I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. What's the matter, buddy? Running low on cards? How is he not a dragon? I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm really not sure. It's not great. I guess I'll take this one. Anytime I got mana floating, I can just forge it. Or I could just play it next turn. We'll see. Come alive next turn. I'd love to see his hand. I'm told that's cheating, though, if I can. I'd like to know exactly what he has, so I would know if my SLAGMAW is going to kill him. He's a Godzilla type thing? Yeah, he's a Godzilla type thing. I could see him being a dragon, but I guess... Is Godzilla not a dragon? Perhaps not. Okay, I've had a change of heart since starting my turn. I am not going to awaken SLAGMAW this turn, so that I may at least get a hit with its SLAGMAW on whatever he plays. If it denies him playing anything for another turn or two, then that's fine as well. But I'd like to just like get a kill first. But I need to excavate. In order to excavate, I have to remove the board. But I guess I'll do it just to get him on the board now. And hope. Hope that he doesn't just have like an asphyxiate or something. But if he does, I guess this can do some work. Music sounds. Where have you gone? Music sounds. His wings and Komodo dragons, non-winged beasts, are partly considered dragon-esque, right? I didn't understand one word you just said. I thought you were talking about Demon Slayer. SLAGMAW is a gigantic salamander. I think you're right about that. I don't know, I can't breathe the last like 2 weeks. Maybe it's allergies.
Chosen by Amatis herself.
Smash to cinders!
The snake in your plate.
Maybe a Deathwing, I guess. According to Wowpedia, race lava worm. Okay, I'm okay with him not being a dragon. That's okay.
And the cycle of life is born anew. Ascended in her name.
16, 21, lethal.
You are prepared for the wars to come.
A worm is a dragon. Yeah, but this is a worm, not a worm. Lava worm is a non-medical term for an STD. I got me a bad case of the lava worms. Yeah, I could see it. Non-medical. just the worm, just the word parasitic worm is something that happened to Dreads like 2 months ago when he was chewing on his fingernails. He got one. He got one. I gotta pee. Oh, I'm gonna queue up, by the way. Chipotle? No, just not wiping.
Garrosh versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Victory or death!
2 of these cards I don't want. 2 I do want.
Me have bad for you.
I don't have a lot of value for this, but I might have some. Still kind of just like a big thing.
The fallen will serve.
Oh shit, he has a corpse.
Someone's gotta lead the charge. Feed the fish.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could do these 2. I would have just played this, but this is good too now. He hits here. Another stupid thing comes down. A hero power here?
Hanging whelps is harder than it looks.
Being the one to go second this game has really been unfortunate.
Barn to fly.
It has. Still might play the hammer. Hammer doesn't really do anything. I guess if I play this and it hits here and kills here, then it's pretty good. I just have to deal with another 1-3 taunt guaranteed next turn. Really had to kill this, I think, to have a chance in this one. Like if he just has these 3 and this is a 1-2, then what? We're still pretty boned.
Destiny calls to you.
Oh well, it was a body bagger into a necromancer into a wrangler, right?
You serve well.
Lesson is, don't go second. Don't go second. And if you do, don't queue up against the very big man. Sanitize. No sanitize in our deck. No trial by fire. No brawl. No 7 mana 4/4 that casts a brawl. So we can't do anything. And unfortunately, we do have 2 good AoEs, but they're sort of countered by a bunch of shitty 1-3s, which is what happened that game. The bellowing flames were irrelevant. Don't want 2 hammers. Lunky would be good. I'll take a dry scale deputy. Try to avoid all the strong guys. Yeah, that's good advice.
Don't have grease. Use some sludge.
You don't have grease, drink some sludge. That's a good draw. In Deadwood? Alright, so we're gonna talk about Deadwood again for just a minute. Who's everybody's favorite character in Deadwood? Charlie Utter. I like the rich lady. Yeah, I thought she was good too. I liked her. But of course Al. Oh yeah, Al's great. Well, Al, you know, Al's just like such a bad guy though. He's your favorite? Guess I could play this and this next turn. I hate this. Timothy Oliphant's character. Yeah, isn't he kind of lame? E.B. Farnham? Farnham's cool. I mean, Timothy Oliphant, he's so handsome, and his character is so cool. But isn't he kind of a turd? Like, you're supposed to like him because he's a hero. He's kind of a goober. Seth is dull. Yeah, he's cool. I think he's cool still, but like, yeah, he's kind of lame, you know? I'm gonna take like a happy medium here. 6 armor.
Minion with taunt is in the way.
Did you guys hear? There's a minion with taunt and it's in my way. Cochrane's great. Yeah, Cochrane's great. Switchin'. The cocksucker. Add permitted term. Cocksucker. I don't know if that deleted that message or what. I added it though. I didn't really like Trixie. And Seth was kind of annoying. I like Charlie Utter. And like sometimes I kind of didn't like Jane, and then other times I thought Jane was really great. She had some of the best dialogue, I felt like. Pipe down, Hooplehead. Who says that? Everybody says that. I really need the thing that destroys that thing. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was easy. Ask, and you'll get it. Yeah, there's so many good lines, and there's no way I could keep up with them. I have to watch a show like 10 times. Incredible lines. Is this like the best lines from Deadwood? That's like a bottom 10 line. That is not a top 10 line. D-word, yeah, I remember that one. I don't want to get into any spoilers. I'm just not going to comment on that one. Should I have swung? Nah, because I don't want to necessarily re-equip next turn, right? I probably don't. It's lovely. You like that scene? I don't really like that scene. Bill was a cool character, but he wasn't a great character either, I don't think. A lot of good characters in that show. I don't know. Trixie's just really annoying. Why would he, like, want so badly to date her? You're a true Aussie like me. I'm not. I'm more of a true Aussie than you'll ever be, actually. Now that I think about it. Favorite line was, "Yowza, that's some spicy mulligatawny." Is that it? I don't really recall ever having heard that. I have no idea what my favorite line is. But I think every time E.B. Farnham was doing anything, it was really funny. Or like, you know, it was fun to hear him. And same with Charlie Utter, I feel like most of the time. Like, Charlie Utter was just a cooler lawman than Seth Bullock.
What lurks?
It's pronounced Aussie. Only by us true Aussies, though. Capiche? Catfish? I really don't want him to just, like, taunt or anything. Maybe I start whacking him too. I get a little armor. I don't burn any cards this way. Charlie Utter.
I'm the one that is gonna be, you're gonna be changing your tone with.
Jane had some line in season 3. I was cracking up when she's drunk outside of wherever she was hanging out. I can't remember. And Mose comes up. And he's like blocking out the sun or whatever, and she calls him like the eclipse or whatever. That whole exchange, I was cracking up. Did your mother hover over you, snaggletooth and doting, as you now hover over me? This one is Redbeard flavored. I thought you were asking me a question. I'm about to slap you upside the head. I don't remember who said that either. Yeah, Doc Cochran's great. Okay, where's the Viking Scholar? How was the movie? You might have already told me, but yay or nay on the movie? Sniffer. Sniffer? Sniffer, thank you for your follow. Is Redbeard's mom secretly Snaggletooth? That would explain several things. No. No. Play the 2 and the 1. Kind of a nice time to get this down now, I feel. While he can't hero power them both. Or either of them. That's not the one you should kill, I don't think. Because now I could kill this guy if I wanted. I'd rather re-equip this, but I'd much rather have a 4/7 taunt here. How many wolves do you think this guy will play? My guess? 3. That's my guess. It's my educated guess. I'd say 3 also. Now, of course, that means 6, but we mean, you know, 3. You know what? It's fine, because I have some excavate, I have some AoE, and like, what am I doing? I'm playing a 2-3? That feels like crap. Could just play the Horde Pillager, but then I can't swing the weapon, and that kind of feels like crap too.
Fresh fell steel. Hot out of the kill.
It's like almost good, but it's not. It'd be great if I kill the 4-4, but I can't. You know what? Kill that. I know he can trade, but like if this trade happens, then you know, it kind of is what it is, right? How much attack does he have?
Chosen by Amatis herself.
I miss. I'm kind of screwed. Maybe I just play this one. Get a little cushion instead of playing that one. And then if I can resummon this one, it's just so much better. An extra charge, and if I'm alive, 9 extra armor. No wolf. Maybe he's saving his wolf.
I have ascended in her name.
It's played expertly around ramming speed. That's more than a little suspicious, is it not? To me, that feels a little suspicious. Very sus.
A simple spell.
Tempoing out the rush too, where you, like, you would almost never do that, right? Not like playing as heavily into Brawl as he possibly could. Maybe he's just a good player. I don't think it's a good play unless you know exactly what's in your opponent's hand. But I've got a... Wow, that's unfortunate. I've got a sneaking suspicion he did know exactly what was in our hand.
This will break your fall. That's hot.
That's common sense, especially for an 8-wins player. That's not true. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. If he's trading into it, it's gaining me 7 life. If he's skipping his turn, that's fine too.
Ascended in her name.
Make the wolves a 5-5. Make the wolves a 5-5. Put him in 40% of decks instead of 80% of decks.
Run to this town.
Making wolves would make this class almost unplayable, I think. I don't think so. Make the wolves ducks and summon 7 of them and have them quack. Story checks out. Now, am I getting a hit on him with this? I drew 100 cards?
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
It's your time now.
How many players on an ice hockey team on the field? 6 at a time. 3 forwards, well, 2 forwards, a center, 2 defensemen, and a goalie. And then most teams have 12 forwards. 6 defensemen. And usually like 2 goalies. I guess like they probably have a couple extra forwards and defensemen kicking about, but they don't usually play. Lyric, you think that was a real person? In his off time, it snipes me. He has a hatred of me. Rattlegore, weren't you here earlier? Maybe that was yesterday. Sometimes the days, they sort of blend into one another. They bleed into one another. Nice Demon Hunter deck, but no wolves drafted. Did he have no wolves drafted? He cast so many wolves, I wasn't sure. But it's better if you get it from Illidari Studies. Oh, there's that. I saw Lyric play Hearthstone. That wasn't him. Maybe he's on an alternate account, so you can relax. Something's growing out of me. What's with these Warriors decks you keep taking high wins that don't look strong? Well, I'm the best Warrior player on NA or EU. I forgot you are the arena guy. I am the arena guy.
This guy's
checks out. Yeah, this deck's... it's fine. I think it's fine. Hope I don't regret leaving the poison up. But I'll tell you what, I just won't regret it. If it ends up being bad for me, then I'll just live my life without regrets. That I'll allow. That I'll allow as well. We can go 4 and 1. We can go 3 and 1 and 1. Let's do this. Spell. Having a spell lackey could be good. I thought I was gonna get an 8/8.
Yours ends here. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
It's not bad. Doing it. Play these two. Also try to draw a taunt. Try to draw the buffed Tomb Warden on curve if I cast this turn.
There's simply nothing I can do.
It's gonna get my Bellowing Flames. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only have 4 spells. There's no way this goes well for me. Hopefully he took my blast charge and he just thinks he's stopping me from excavating, even though I couldn't excavate all the way anyway. That's sort of my hope. Interesting. You know, that's an interesting play. I kind of like it. Kind of like it.
It has been decided.
Just gonna play this. Then I can go 7 into 8 with the weapon equipped. If I play this, I get 1 more health, but I don't have the weapon for the next 2 turns. If I'm spending all my money, it makes it a little harder to deal with certain boards. 8 mana, Nubarak. Well, that's kind of problematic. So new Anubarak is a 8 mana, 8/4. It summons a 4/4 that resummons Anubarak, so I kind of can't trade with it. And he did get my Bellowing Flames, unfortunately. And it can kill my guy. It does just kill me. No, it might not. It did. And I got a 1/1. Not a 4/1, not a 7/1. Yet. It seems really strong in Arena. Yeah. I mean, it's really slow. To freeze. Could have given it 1 attack. Please? It's a lot of damage potentially.
You fell right into nothing.
Oh my god, it's Redbeard. What's up, Fire Dragon? Good to see ya. Good to see ya, Mr. Fire Dragon. Pick up lots of AoE available to him. If he uses it before attacking, he might lose his Anubarak before getting his 8 damage. Uh-oh. If We did get his AoE. He might not have, but probably did. I keep this 3-2 on board. I think there's a chance we can win. I mean, there's still a chance even if we can't. But it looks like we'll just win outright if it's on the board. Received any presents for Christmas? Twitch chat gave me many presents in the form of gifted subs and the like. Bits and kind words. You just win next turn with Magnetic. I mean, he could taunt, right? He has 4 mana. He could remove it. He could Jade Shuriken it. He could play Ascension Shield Master. He can do things, but he didn't. I forgot to send Red my nude calendar. The forgetting is a gift. That's the best gift I received. Oh, it's faulty memory. We got 10 wins. We're gonna go for 10 more. Spread out 2 here and then 8 on the next one. But if you haven't hit the follow button, do me a small favor and consider doing it. We got Sniffer. We got Extra Hut. Ugly Magician, Commander Zavala, and we even had Phantom Watcher resubscribing with a Twitch Prime. Don't really want that card. Found Face. It's a good opener. And then if he quick draws into that 2/4 Priest card, he can't steal this from me, so that's nice. It's a good, a good counter to my card here. It counters the Sludge, and he can dagger the 2/1. Clever disguise. Yeah, clever disguise. Bomb parts? Sure. They might actually do something useful here, right? Like, clear one of those, maybe kill the other one. Guess he uses an excavate, but that's a lot of damage too, potentially. Be down to like 20 health here.
What lurks in the dim?
Oh, I wouldn't have done that, because if he loses his 4-3, like, that's a disaster. Okay, never mind.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's great. Bad play, but good result. That's cool. For him. I really value those 1-drops. Those 2-1 and a 1/1, I guess.
How about a moolah? How about a moolah?
Your bombs also valued their 1-drops. They were friends. They were friends, I think.
Welcome to Dog Poop in the Mouth.
Refugeek.
How about a new wife?
You gotta get a wife before you can get a new wife. I think. I think that's how that works. How are you, Mr. Refugeek? Thank you so much for the support. I guess I could get a 2-damage lackey or a rush lackey. This, Redbeard, is why you do things in the correct order. Thank you for the 40 months. Are we making it big time with the YouTube? Has the YouTube popped off yet? Sometimes I get scared to read the comments because everybody's always so mean to me. Is that a mech? Do I have a mech? That's pretty good. That's a large minion. Rest of this turn was pretty poo. I'm gonna swing. I don't know why. Let's say I'm keeping my day job from 2024. Okay, and we haven't really talked that much the last, while. You're still okay to, you don't mind doing it? You're not like hating your life, and I mean, at least not for that reason. I mean, of course you're hating your life. You're here. You just celebrated your 40-month sub. Stealth? Rock. World Breaker. What is all this crap? Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. It is crap. The Mech Master. I sort of need to kill this, but I also kind of can't. Oh, if I can throw it back? Wait, throwing it back's not that good. Could just discover. Guess I'll be able, well, I might not be able to discover. Hit that, shoot that. It's fine, it's pretty optimized, okay. That's good. I mean, it's at least a smaller minion to magnetize. Like if he got like Wind Fury and Lifesteal and he put it on the 5/5, like that could get pretty problematic pretty quick.
No gems escape from drilling again. No gems escape
At least you're keeping your day job. Oh yeah, made it through my probation and now they're stuck with me. Now it's time to stop working. Now it's time to quit putting in effort. Haunt you say?
Choose soon.
Bum. That's annoying. Can't do what needs to be done here.
This will break your
That don't really help me.
mess with me. Get the horn.
Congrats on not going back to jail. You don't want to go back. Especially if you made a lot of enemies the first time. I've been there. Oh, I've been there.
The master is free.
and chaos reigns.
Wow, would have been better. I don't really see us getting out of this. I also don't really
Incredible.
see brewing that back as being particularly good.
We do what the living cannot.
I think I played against this deck before. I played against this deck yesterday. I think it's not appropriate to not report. It's irresponsible not to. But they're cheating, so of course you would want to report them.
The Lich King.
That would be stupid not to.
Will serve me.
That would be stupid. But maybe you're saying it's not appropriate because Blizzard sucks at their job, doesn't do anything about it, and has kind of let their own game turn to absolute shit. In which case, yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with you on that in that regard. No need to be a snitch, Redbeard. Hey, can I have that back? I really wish they would have done something about it in the last 15 or 16 months or so. The chicken made the egg, or the egg made the chicken. Please elaborate. Probably like the bacteria made the chicken. Pure Mood. Thank you for the follow. Pure Mood. You learned nothing in prison. I learned everything in prison. Like how to make prison wine in a toilet bowl. And I guess that's everything.
Will break your
I'll put my paper and I'll cite you. Yes, I better get credit and I better get the huge monetary rewards. I better get the abundant monetary rewards.
diet I
Still play the taunt. It's okay, but I'd rather have the taunt on the board. My favorite type of shiv. I'm partial to the screwdriver with a bunch of tape. I'm partial to the broken piece of metal with a bunch of duct tape rolled around it to make a handle out of it. You're entertaining. Pure Mood, you are correct. I am. It's great to have you here, though, man. Really. Or ma'am. Maybe they keep the cheaters in because they are the major player base, and without them, it would be a barren wasteland of long wait times. Maybe. are an awful lot of them, so. I get a Doomsayer, it's all going face though, right? They're not really cheating, it's more griefing. I think Blizzard can't do anything about it. Well, they definitely can. They definitely can. Whether or not they want to invest the time and the effort and the energy. For 16 months now, they have not wanted to do that. But buying accounts full of gold is definitely against the TOS. So, it's again not really like an accurate statement, but it is passionate. I appreciate the passion. We're gonna try to, from here on out, operate in a realm of reality, not made up stuff. Scarab Lord or Tess? Oh, definitely Tess. Blizzard specifically requested that players report the purchased accounts. They did. Just, I'm not sure why they even pretend, but I guess pretending is better than not. Swap a minion's attacking health. Kill this guy. Get some kind of cool mech. Yes, Zilly's okay. Okay. Only has one in there, so now he's out of bombs? Is that right? No, he has another bomb. Is that? This was my second one, correct? Yeah, I gave something attack at some point. Is Scarab Lord the rush card from Caverns? Yeah, that's the rush one. Where do I want this to go? Maybe face. Maybe face. It's Zilly it, but then I can't play the 4. Oh, what a terrible draw. I guess I can play this one. And I guess more than 1 health, I'll take 2 armor. We'll see. Maybe I can go through a taunt, maybe. And in terms of reporting, also, just, it doesn't matter, right? Because 1, it doesn't matter. But 2, if they're not cheating, then who cares, right? Blizzard can look and see that they're not cheating. They've had their account for 10 years and they've ground all their daily quests or whatever. Like, they can look at that stuff. But if you're 99% sure that someone's cheating, or if they purchased their account or whatever, then you might as well report it, right?
Unity, precision,
There's no downside. I have a 1 in 5 to get lethal here.
well,
Reporting makes us feel better, but doesn't do anything. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have enough mana.
It almost worked. I have confirmed another stream sniper though, because only a sniper wouldn't concede on the spot in that instance, right? Now we know we were getting sniped again. I would have quit. Smart. That would have been the smart move. How to heal? He didn't get a heal. I could kill him, couldn't it? It's almost impossible to kill him. It is impossible to kill him. I mean, it doesn't mean we won't do it, but... in combination with a rush minion, maybe? But now I don't have enough mana, or I do? No, I do. Let's try that.
This will break your fall.
It's a way to prevent sniping. You could not stream. I could do this. I could stream and do this. But not really, no. You could put a delay on your stream. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe get sniped a lot. But I still think the number of snipers is really low. The number of snipers compared to the number of purchased accounts you play against, like, you probably get 10 or 20. I probably get 10 or 20 purchased accounts for every sniper. And the number of purchased accounts, while way too high to be
Versus Gul'dan.
you know, to not be frustrating. It's still probably only like, on EU, it's probably only like 1 in 8 or 9 maybe. Something like that. On NA it seems to be like 50-50, man. In Asia it seems to be like 3/4 of your games. Hey, that's a good draw for our 11-win game going first. We may lose, but this is about the best our deck can curve out, so. Do you think there are people that snipe your game, but don't watch the stream? No. Is that possible? If I send you a helium balloon for your birthday, we tie it up in the stream in the background. Sure. How are you gonna send me a balloon? Do I have to blow it up myself? No, I'll go buy one from the store if you want. If I visit for your birthday, will you tie me up in the stream background? I don't know, that feels like it probably goes against TOS. But maybe. I want a refund. The Redbeard cap, I ordered reads Redbeard instead. Hey, I gotta get another one. Can we still order those? This one's very dirty. Dirtier than you might think possible. Some places have birthday balloon delivery. I looked it up. Well, I'm not too big on the birthday balloons. I'm hoping he coins out a tap. That's despicable. You're despicable. Well, it only gave him 3 sludges. This card's insane, man. It's like 3 mana, 2/5. Has to die or you lose. Add 3. Add a pyroblast. I don't know what it is. Draw 3 cards. It's just crazy. Yeah, do that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Trusty companion? It's gonna get me something, right? What that something is, I'm not so sure yet. An upgrade. 2/5's too much. It was broken at 1/5. It was a 1/5, right? It should probably be a 1/4. It should definitely not be a 2/5. That's fine. Play that. Could play this and what? Trade and swing? I don't really want to waste my swing. Could play this and forge. Hold that and maybe swing into something better. Could freeze this guy too. Maybe that was a thing. Just freeze it. Freeze something. Arena, it's good. For standard 2/5 is not a problem. Well, it's better than good in Arena. It's like the best Warlock card, basically. And it's a card that's in 50% of decks, and it's a 3-drop. I don't think typically that's what you want. Why the difference is botted counts on servers? Does EU have a higher player count in general? EU does have a higher player count in general. You'd have to ask those abusers of the system why one server over the other. Plus freeze is okay. I kind of hate leaving that up, but what are you gonna do? Sludge is a broken card. OTK Warlock can end the game on 6 mana. Great design. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most... Man, couldn't he have just hit here first? It's not the most egregious card in Arena right now, and it's not the most egregious card ever printed or anything, but it is an egregious card, and it is quite broken. Alright, he's back at full health. That's a big problem for me. But what are you gonna do? I woke up in time for the final boss. What's up, A-bombs? Yeah, hopefully we can get there. I would say right now, based off of what he's played so far and the RNG that he has generated, I would say we are probably like 10% to win, maybe. Maybe something around 10%.
It's your time now.
That ain't what you want to see. Maybe I just play the Burrow Buster. Could freeze it and play the thing that gets me another Gorilla Bot. So I'm gonna take this. It's out of range. Up to 5. I go here and I go up to 8. It's better against another thing like a Siphon. If I had 1 more mana, I could put that there. I keep losing to Discover and Value decks. It's just me who's the current meta now. I mean, that's been in Hearthstone for like 5 years now, probably. Just like Discover's a premium. Hey, look, played around another Siphon type effect. We did do that. want to get this down to block a sludge, maybe. I like that he's tapping. He does have a bomb in his deck. Is that correct? I think he has a bomb. Kill this guy with this. Heal doesn't really help me. I'd like another one of these. Here. Maybe I get Divine Shield? I got Rush, which really sucks.
The snake in your boots.
Redbeard, sniper confirmed. I'm the sniper or he's the sniper? I don't think I'm sniping. The 1 mana destroy them all? Sure. It's 4 mana, I mean, it's the Hellfire or whatever. I mean, it might be his best play, but it's not that bad for us. This card's annoying for this, though. We got 2 of those. I have how many taunts left? I do have 2 taunts left, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna use these before I draw them. Those are my last 2 taunts.
This place is scary.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Remember, he does have a bomb in there. He does only have a few cards. Got some AoE, I've got some buff. You have 1 more? I have 1 more taunt. I have SLAGMAW too. I only have 1 left, Ko. Just 1. Please, don't forget that.
Who's a good tentacle?
I liked the mage deck before this. Wish it went 12. Well, did well. 8 wins. Sludge on wheels. So do I use this to clear? That is a question. Sure. Why not?
Already attacked.
I have 2 weapons in the deck. I'm gonna swing. 22% chance to draw a weapon. Get double the damage over 2 turns. Could also discover a weapon, potentially. We'll see. Slag incoming. You think so? Well, could have not killed it. Now remember, he does have a bomb in his deck. So let's just keep that in mind. Why don't we? See if I can find a weapon. A second bomb into his deck. We'll play those, but I think I'm just going to take a second bomb into his deck. I am going to rush. We got 12 on every class. Yeah, we got 12 on every class this week, actually. Every class this week we made it to 12. Pretty good. It's been a good week. And both of our last 2 warriors have gone 12 as well. That sounds real and true. That's as real and true as it gets. Don't you avoid certain classes every cycle? No, there's some we play more than others and less than others. We play every class every cycle. Usually the first day or 2. Well, usually the first 3 days we'll play every class at least once or twice. Let's go, Red. Tonka Brew, we did it. So many 12s for such a good guy. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, follow, comment. Let Refu Geek what you know about him. Keep him off my back. More work.